Hi, everybody. I am Mitch English.
I'm Andrea Jackson. This is Daily Flash, your source for trending news and entertainment.
Man, we love having you here.
Yeah.
Today's Trends, tomorrow's Talk. And, you know, I've said many times, if bad people that do bad things would just put their energy into good, they would change this world.
Absolutely.
We go now to Idaho, where a guy got busted. He was going through Walmart, and he's a very, he would do the self-checking all the time, right? So he would grab something, let's say I take his phone, and he would do it like this. He would scan it over like this, right?
Okay.
Pretend it was just like a box of something like this. Well, they would walk out. He'd have, all his stuff. He'd scroll out and they go, yada, yada. Basically, he made a ring with a barcode on the bottom of it, right? That was like a can of soup or something like that. The problem with it is that he got greedy and he tried to buy this $300
television?
Not television.
Crockpot?
No, the
blender
for hamburgers. Grill.
Grill.
Okay. All right. So anyway, and did the whole thing with his ring. But the problem is when they check it out, they're counting how many things that you have in here, and then they look at the receipt sometimes at some of the things, and that's how he got caught. He had been doing it for months and months and months by just using the same thing. And the person over there is not really paying attention. As long as you're scanning something. So again, these are the people that actually, if you do good, you probably could really change the world. Having a barcode on your ring, though.
How about that?
clever though.
Yeah, it's
clever.
You can hide it easily.
I like to watch that On Patrol live show on Reels.
Yes,
It's so good. But so many times they've gone to a Walmart. Their security system, the video surveillance system in Walmart is insane. Oh my God.
Over the top, really.
So there's a good chance that they were probably watching this guy for a while and they were just waiting for the right moment to bust him.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I was really shocked, but their security and their like shoplifting and theft prevention team, bar none.
Maybe because it was a big ticket item, that's what they went after a certain level of how much they're actually stealing.
Money. Yeah, very possible.
It's not encouraging if that's the case, because then you have more people stealing less things, but they're still stealing.
Well, and that's what happened in California when they lowered the whole thing about, well, if you don't steal any more than $900 worth of stuff. And I was like, really? So you're just encouraging people to rip off stores for $899?
I was just out there 2 weeks ago and had to go into a Walgreens to get something. That process to get anything, like toothpaste
everything's
or whatever,
locked up.
it was a pain. I would wait 10 minutes for them to come over and open the thing so you could get the toothpaste.
They were saying
everything was
they were
locked up?
racially profiling those things too, saying it was like, no, these things are stolen. That's why they're
This
locked
was in a
up.
nice area
It has
too.
nothing to do with any.
They have the same thing at some Walmarts where the Tide and the laundry
You go to the one up
certain areas.
Yeah.
It was locked up. Wow.
Well, did you know that in Kennesaw, Georgia, it is against the law not to own a gun? Residents in the small town are required to own guns and ammo. It's a rule that's been on the books since the early 1980s. The law excludes anyone who's not legally allowed to own a gun or has conflicting religious beliefs. The law is a source of pride for some residents and embarrassment for others. Most, though, believe the law helps keep citizens safe because most everyone is packing heat. So you're thinking twice. While Kennesaw became the first town to require gun ownership, Morton Grove, Illinois became the first city in the U.S. to ban gun ownership, which is sort of interesting because I'm not quite sure how they can do that with the Second Amendment.
I can't see how, I don't know. Maybe a certain caliber, I don't know, but it seems like that's against what the Constitution was all about. Wherever side you might sit on, you have that right to be able to do it. I think, it'd be interesting, interesting to watch this town to see how, crime, number one, number two. It's in a lock. They should have, with that, it needs, you have to have a gun and it has to be locked up. That's the biggest thing. These, the lockbox we have, it's awesome. I can open it right now if I wanted to, and I can, because it's hooked up through our Wi-Fi, but you can put your fingers on it and it opens right up as well. So it's not like it's cumbersome, but you got to keep those guns safe if you're going to have them in your home.
You got to learn how to use it,
and that's even more important.
And be willing to use it if you need to.
They say the people that die are the people that are afraid to pull the trigger, and you have to be ready for that. So it's a lot of responsibility that comes along with gun ownership. And one town, we'll have to sit, wait, watch, and see if that makes a big difference in crime rates. We got more of today's Trends, tomorrow's Talk. Don't go anywhere. We love having you around. Stick around. You're watching Daily Flash.